Today we are starting with non-homogeneous earthen bund, which is the puddle pour wall. First we must understand what is this puddle pour wall. Puddle pour wall, it is nothing but mixing stones with earth. And when you mix the stone with earth, then there is a high level or high pressure. And if you see the height of the dam, if it exceeds more than 5 meters, then only we must go for the puddle pour. Otherwise, it will be very costly. As usual, what are the parts of the non-homogeneous earthen bund? And remember here, parts of the non-homogeneous earthen bund, we must remember first is forward, second one is upstream side slope, third one is downstream side slope, next slope 1.5:1, 2:1, upstream side revetment, bed level revetment, then comes foundation, which contains stone, which is called as the stone fall, and then below it is nothing but stone filling. And again it is supported by the grip trenches 90 degree, and also on the bed level again the pitching. But they are given in this problem puddle pour. The puddle pour meaning is we have to fix one more part inside the earthen bund. So that is made of the stone only. First we take up the problem. In this problem, what they are given? Draw to a suitable scale cross section of an earthen bund. Top width of the bund they are given 3 meters. RL of top of the bund they are given 303. RL of MWL maximum water level 301.500. RL of FTL full tank level 300.500 meter. RL of bed level of stream 295.00 meters. Upstream side slope 1.5:1. Downstream side slope 2:1. Again they are given puddle pour details. Top level of the puddle pour we have to fix up at 301.50 meter. Top width of the puddle pour they are given 0.8 meter. Width of the pour wall at bed level 2.5 meter. Width of puddle pour wall at RL 293 is 1.5 meters. We have to provide suitable revetment and grip trenches. Again they are given a suitable saturation gradient line 4:1 in KC and 2:1 in core wall. First we have to assume some of the parameters. First is horizontal filter, which is taken just adjacent to the core wall. It is 0.5 meter height from core up to the canal banking. Next is upstream side revetment and foundation. Normal height is 1 meter, but we must take as depending on the lowest RL. And here we have to take again 2 meter height, and width can be taken 1 meter. Grip trenches 90 degree up to the center line of the bed level. And finally we have to take bed level pitching, which is 0.75 meter up to the canal. And come to the drawing part. Before the drawing part, we must see some of the things which are most important. What are the things most important here? First is empirical size drawing sheet, and that should be good quality drawing sheet. And we have to give the proper borders, top, bottom, and then sides. And also we must keep ready drawing board, mini drafter, clips, and also good compass box, which contains pencil, eraser, and also you should have minimum 3 quality pencils, H, 2H and HB. And already we know H is used for marking, 2H is used for the naming and other details, and HB is used for the finishing work. And next important is we come to the scale. We have to select a suitable scale. There are 3 important scales we are using as per BIS. 1:100, 1:200, 1:50. But remember here that depends upon the height of the dam. And if the height of the bund is less than 10 meters, we must go 1:50, because that will be very small in empirical size drawing. And normally we take, if it is 5 meter, and if it is less than 5 meter, we must take 1:50. And if it is nearly 10 meters, again we think more about the scale. So here, if you see the height of the dam, it is less than 10 meter, and we have to take the scale 1:50. And how to draw this? To start with, leave a 5 centimeter margin in the drawing sheet and then take the bed level. Bed level they are given it as 295. Mark it which is parallel to the level of the drawing sheet. And since our scale is 1:50 and all other parameters are covered there. So bed level is 295 and immediately next you fix a top bed level 303. Remember here 295, 303. Difference is 8 meters. And if you take 1:50 it will be 16 centimeter. You will get a good height which will be good enough in a drawing sheet. And afterwards, so top bed level just below this you take MWL and 301.500 and then FTL 300.500. Just you have to take the heights and then convert them into a suitable scale. And remember to draw RL 293.00 which is bed level width for the core wall. And next important is take a center line in the earthen bund and what is the top width of the bund? We are given 3 meters. And if you take in a scale it will be 6 centimeter. Take 6 centimeters from center, 3 centimeter, from the center again 3 centimeter. And again next come to the slope. The slope they are given is 1.5:1. 1.5 is horizontal, 1 is vertical. Join them and then joining diagonal you take a parallel line with the help of the minute after and cut the line from the top width to the bed level. So that will give the 1 point. And similarly downstream side 2:1. 2 is horizontal, 1 is vertical. Take a slope that cuts the bed level and that will be required bottom width of the earthen bund. Then immediately you fix up the core wall. You have to take the core wall height at 301.500. So remember again come to the center line of the earthen bund. Since they are given the 0.8, you take 0.8 top width and then at the bed level 295 you take 2.5 meter. How to fix up this 2.5? Center line 293 line where you have to take 1.5 meter from the center. From the center means 1.5 from the other part and 1.5 from the other center side. So totally you will get line 3 centimeter, but you have to write 1.5 meter. It is 1:50 scale. Be careful in drawing. Next come to the upstream side pitching. So remember here you can assume the width of the upstream side pitching. So we can assume here 0.50 meter stones. Here 0.50 meter stones which is back with the level 0.15 meter. So first you have to go for 0.50 meter stone, which will be again doubled 1 centimeter, and next is 0.15 meter, that's again 0.3 centimeter, and then take the lines, parallel lines, and they must cut the top width. So that will give the required upstream side revetment. And then fill the bottom with the stones. So that is the symbol you have to give. And below that the foundation is most important. And remember in the foundation we have shown here the vertical stones. And normally the vertical stones, the height will be restricted to 0.75 meter. Since it is 2 meter, we can go up to 1.5 meter height. Remember here 1.5 meter height, and if you make it double scale it will be 3 centimeter. And below that we will be providing small stones which are having a height of 0.5 meter. And remember the vertical stones which you are fixing, so they are called as the stone spots. And below whatever you are providing, they are simply called as the random stones or rubber stones, or which is available naturally. They are different below the foundation. After that immediately you take up the grip trenches, and grip trenches are divided equally. Normally they are in square shape. If it is 2 meter height, 90-degree grip trenches. And remember they are supported with the stones inside. We have to give the support to them, and then they are covered with the small gravels so that there should not be any air gap, and they are properly packed. And up to the puddle core edge they have to extended, and even they can be filled here. Randomly we can fill the stones up to the puddle core, and even in some cases we can extend up to the bottom layer. Next come to immediately the bed level. Bed level development is that start from the center below the core wall, and it will be extended up to the canal bed, and it should be taken 0.75 meter. And above that you can see a line. We have to provide an horizontal line which is filter. The meaning of filter is to take out the water where the coarse grains or coarse particles should not be obstructed the flow of the water. And next come to the canals. We have provided here 2 canals, and the canals, the bank is 1 meter, slope is 1:1, and then bed is 1 meter, height is also 1 meter. And remember here in the case of the canal, it is standard to take all 1 meter as per the BIS, bank level. And finally take minimum side rails. Now again I will come to the drawing part. Which are the things we have to highlight? We must give the dimension to the top width 3 meter. We must give right upstream side, which will be highlighted with a circle, downstream side, which is highlighted with a circle, and slope side we have write 1.5:1, and with the downstream side we have to write 2:1, and then we have to write all the others starting from top end level to the bottom level for the core wall, but they should be in a straight line. They should we see in a straight line, and almost all we must write in capital letters. And next important is the hatching part. You can see the core wall, puddle core wall, which should be has 1 line thick and 1 line is dotted. That indicates it is made of the stone. And next important is come to the foundation, where we have shown the vertical stone, since they have fixed directly below the foundation, so therefore they are fixed vertical. And below the foundation we have taken the small stones. Since we are randomly fixing the stones, we have to fix them carefully. And come to the drift trenches, there also you have to provide small stones, which are most important. And finally, remember, come to this bed level, there also you have to fix up stones, and then filling should be fixed with some of the markings or mortars which are available, and then so that there should not be any gap. And after finishing this, then you have to give the scale 1:50 you have to write, and you have to write below that note, and then you must mention all dimensions are in centimeter, because all the lines you are considering in a line. And one more important part is saturation gradient line. You can see this line, saturation gradient line. It indicates flow of water in earthen bun. And how to take this, indicate this? You have to first select MWL. From the MWL, you take slope 1:4. In exam they have given, with the problem they have given 4:1. Remember here, 4:1 means 1:4. 1:4. Horizontal is to 4. So from here you take a slope line which will cut the core, and inside there 1:2. Again they have given how much here? 2:1. 2:1 in core wall, 1:2, and where it ends there, you start with again 1:4. So that line may cut anywhere, but that should not go away from the earthen bun. That should be limited to the downstream side of the earthen bun. It may cut inside edge also, or it may cut any side. That indicates, but that should not go up more than MWL. We must be very careful here. This saturation gradient line should not be more than higher than the MWL. Where it ends, that we will be finishing it, and we must show this 1 line thick, 1 line dotted, and that indicates the complete drawing. And then below you have to write cross section, and this completes the earthen bun non-homogeneous with the core. Yes, thank you.